What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your reading. This is your weekly reading, and now we are still having the energies of solar eclipse. That was yesterday. The effects are here for 3 days. It's time to make powerful intentions. Wait, I have to take a crystal. I take first your angel card. This one. Haniel, self-esteem. Then we have crystal. So we see which deck comes. Ah, nice. I was wishing that somebody have the third eye chakra, so I have a good excuse to use my Halloween deck. Let's put some air a little bit here still. This beautiful deck. And still archetype. That will be a thumbnail of this week video. So Virgo, what is your archetype? You need to be aware there is this powerful 2 weeks eclipse kind of portal, solar eclipse to moon eclipse, and you have a siren, mermaid energy. Maybe it's time to call self-esteem. Maybe start to get into this seductive, powerful charms. Confident people are actually, they are very attractive. Anyway, I have, because this is kind of dark energy with Pluto, the ruling planet of Scorpio, and currently very much present as well Venus. So it made me think about Lilith. It's a kind of goddess, dark goddess, and these cards are now coming about. First was Lilith spread. Yes, I'm gonna show you this. This book is from a Finnish book, Varjojen voima, Merimort. A book of very much beautiful goddess energy. First question was, what is the block in my expression? Second was, how can I amplify or strengthen my authentic expression? And this third card is, how can I create a deeper connection to my own sexuality? And then we have, how can I get on my wings? It's kind of uplifting energy. And what opens the gates to freedom? And still a message from Shadows and Lilith. This. See this last. So the self-esteem was jumping here. Let's see. You can always guess what is in this card if you want. You can, during your reading, you can type in the comments what you're thinking. This might be the subtle message, but we will see. When the cards are well aligned, then the message will be very similar. Anyway, this will be your block. Knight of Bats, Knight of Sword. So Knight is always action, and this Knight is communicative and very much going for it, like with new energy, new information, but that is blocking. So maybe there is something about you always running your horse like fast to somewhere. You should take it easier, not so fast. Then this is, next one is, how can I strengthen my authentic expression? Anyway, the ruling planet of Libra is, Virgo is Mercury. So maybe there is something has been there are always these periods of Mercury retrograde. Maybe there has been some communicational issues that has created blocks. You can strengthen your expression with six of pumpkins. So this kind of generous energy, like not thinking that anything you give out or away is away from you. Like this sense of gratitude and being generous is a good thing. And it's kind of putting seeds. This is kind of you're planting seeds. You're kind of putting investment to the future. You're like really giving, like a good queen, you are giving a lot, your resources, but that is strengthening your expression. It's a good thing if you are able to just divide those between people, a little bit like in leader position. You know who serves what, and you kind of like a mentor people, like who needs this and who needs that, and you are able to kind of give in a helping way to others. That when you help others, this community help you. It's kind of like hold this healthy ecosystem. Then we have this Lilith kind of sexual energy here. How can I get more connected to my sexual energy or sexuality? High Priestess, beautiful. So you should be really tapping into this deep, divine, feminine, dark feminine energy. So High Priestess, that is, it's not the easiest one. It can be the person who reads a lot, but then it's like understanding even without the books. Like actually you had the third eye chakra, exactly. So this is now a lesson to learn. I mean, this is even connected to your sexuality. So just go in the deep mysteries of your sexuality and start to think about like music, like doors, opening some doors, like hidden doors that you didn't even know you need to open. But third eye chakra is like this kundalini energy, and then you are like having heart brain connection. Like when you are in this third eye chakra powers, you just magically know things. You are like getting really this kind of source knowledge, and that talks about like a source knowledge in your sexuality. So possibly like you are just tapping into your divine feminine, that is just making you more powerful. Anything you do, I think writing or anything to do with wisdom would be something. You had blocks with some writing maybe, or expressing in the words, because that's here, but that was not so grounded maybe. This one, this queen of, I mean like High Priestess, is really deep mysteries, deep information. I think you have to go deep within yourself to be fine with yourself. Even here is self-esteem. It points to the same direction, self-esteem, and then you are getting to this kind of powerful sexuality, even because, I mean, what I've learned, like sexuality starts from the brain. So yeah, you have to kind of love yourself first. What give you wings? Fool, beautiful. You have this high major arcana card just here in the line now. Fool card is new chapter in your life. Uranus energy also, this kind of genius level of taking a leap of faith, being really something like taking initiatives, new initiatives, a bit crazy initiatives, but kind of jumping with full heart. I mean, sometimes this is even like Fool is like a lover archetype in tarot. Like when you don't have anything, you have possible to have everything. Like just trust yourself. We will read this self-esteem card here, but this travels, all like a new possibilities. Just this is your wings. Coming back to this kind of like communication that is Mercury in your sign, this would be really exploring, like having like a new way of thinking, new way of going, and then going even to the mysteries, really deep dive. Okay, here we have still what opens the gates to the freedom. Wheel of Fortune, to be lucky. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, the luck card is like sometimes you're lucky and sometimes not. and the wheel keeps turning. So anyway, you need luck. Sometimes being in the right place in the right moment it's kind of momentum. You're building the momentum. And how you do it, you have good intention. And now exactly is the moment of, like, astrologically kind of new moon is always to set new intentions. But now solar eclipse is time to make intentions for next 6 months. Very powerful. And you have even this kind of third eye energy here. So write some powerful intention for yourself. And then you will have the momentum that opens the doors. Just take kind of chance. Okay, let's see what is the message from Lilith from the shadows. Death. It's a rebirth also. Maybe there is really haunting this kind of idea of losing something or things coming to an end, or like the death that is scaring you. I mean, this period is really about celebration of death with the pumpkin season and everything, Halloween and all. But Lilith, this card was about Lilith's message from the shadow. These have all been now major arcana cards in the last row, and here as well, that card. Maybe something has to end and something new, completely new has to come. New way of being, new way of thinking, new way of trusting your luck. Anyway, very positive energy, like you are anyway having this giving energy. Giving energy comes always when person has an open heart. Then they are giving. If they have locked their heart, they can't give. So it's very good you have this here. But something is in the shadow. This is something to deal with. Do not be afraid of the death. Anyway, I have to go forward to read your Siren card, because that is your archetype in play. Siren. Little mermaid. Where was this? Let's check. Siren. Nice. Okay, so this is your archetype now, this week. The temptress, the seducer, the femme fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters, and the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. I mean, this talk about this high priestess kind of energy too. And even the Fool. Deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless, like Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely true that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. Awakened sensuality. Other siren archetypes include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in sets of 3 as a trinity of temptation. Embodying the siren archetype requires that we explore things that are taboo. The siren laughs at conventions and constraints. She eats rules. Interesting. This is this dark period, and it's coming for you kind of like taboo and death. Death is anyway transformation. Maybe there is something to address this dark energy and learn from the past and ancestors even. I'm going to read about the self-esteem. That other one was in the page 97 and this is in the 98. It's interesting they are in the sequence, these numbers. If this makes any sense. Sometimes numbers I find it interesting. Self-esteem. Affirmation. With confidence I work my potential and truth. Self-esteem or lack of it grows from within. It stems from childhood, loved ones, experiences, exploits, superstition and friends as cause and effect of emotional or physical intelligence and traumas converted into your beliefs. But things are changing, you are reshaping and your confidence is growing. You know you have gifts born from all you have been through. Opportunities arouse at times most appropriate to stimulate and enhance whatever was needed for growth. Types of work you went into might not fully define you, but will instead just form part of your journey and again highlight growth. When you are ready, you will reassess everything to pick out the stars, the main aspects and threads to help you bring in what you would like to continue, achieve or produce. Self-esteem comes from owning yourself and your life, from knowing your strengths, talents, pitfalls and warts. Don't stand in the shadow awaiting life, people, recognition or rescue to come. What do you need to accomplish right now to find the amazing true you? That is a bit like a siren. Maybe you have to, this kind of, Pluto is like a sex and power and all, as well death, transformation. The dark energies are even coming with this mysteric high priestess, witchy season of the witch. There is that present. Circle is always like a sacred ring. It's like kind of like a spell even. Siren is kind of putting like a love spell to people. Let's see what is this card here, because I took here one of my emotional cards. It was connected with that. Heartbeats. My heart skips a beat when I think of you. Busy things are felt with heart. Best things are felt with heart. Music in my soul, soul dancing to the rhythm of life. Rhythm of life. Yeah. Death and the heartbeats. Yeah, hopefully nothing bad is gonna happen. Like I just see this death always as transformation. But this period is maybe highlighting some people you lost and things that are really still in your heart. You remember them. Sometimes even relationship-wise, it feels like when the relationship ends, you have lost a person and they're still alive, but it's really feel in your heart. Femme fatale, death. These are very strong energies. Maybe I get another feeling card just to highlight, like, what is that siren here? What is it? Okay, 2 came. Dream day, fantasies, passive dreaming, manifesting, reflecting, desires for the bright future, daydreaming. Okay, that's like a dreaming of the dream things. And then divine sacred union, twin flame, soulmate, true love, anima and animus, yin and yang, marriage, the lovers, oneness, commitment. Okay, there is this might show off like a really seductive energy, but eventually you're very much wanting to have this beautiful, safe, sacred union. commitment and all. But there is this need for kind of like a, I don't know, like a mystery. Sometimes it's said like that one of the deepest emotion is like a mystery, mystic emotion. So it's good to have that and cultivate that, but still you want to keep things safe. Okay, should I verify something else? I have a little bit time. I feel I want to verify that death. What is that transformation and death in you? Because you have a lot of positive cards here as well, and that was in the shadow. So we will see. Okay, there has been some commitment. It could be something related to some work, that is, the agreements are changing in the work, for example. Then this is a bit anxiety, this is waiting energy. And then moving to like healing. Transformation for you is something about being alone and healing how you relate to others and so on. Something like that. This is also kind of alone and wise. Alone. She's sharing. There's this shadow coming here. Yeah, anyway, there's wings here also. Like there's time to make some powerful transformation that enable healing in your heart also. Okay, I stop your reading here because I have time limit. Hopefully this was helpful. There's a lot of beautiful energies here. I would focus on that. High Priestess especially. And this new chapter in your life, that's like wings and even fortune. So if you like my reading, give me a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next reading. And bye.